In this lecture, we will be discussing infix expression conversion to postfix expression with the help of stack data structure. So this is the abstract algorithm that we should understand in order to convert a infix expression into a postfix expression. So if the character that we are reading is an operand, then we need to place it into the output. If the character is an operator, we push it into the stack. If the stack operator has a higher or equal priority than the input operator, then we pop that operator from the stack and place it onto the output. If the character is left parenthesis, then we push it onto the stack. If the character is right parenthesis, we pop all the operators from the stack till it encounters a left parenthesis. Then we discard any parenthesis, okay, which is left, which is discard both the parenthesis and the output. So this is an example which we are going to solve. So this is a infix expression. We can see that infix expression is we have operators in between the operands. So here A, B, C, D. So all these are called as operands, and these symbols here are called as the operator. So when the operator is placed in between the operands, then we call it as an infix expression. And this is the output. So this is an postfix expression. So this is the input infix expression, and the equivalent output postfix expression is this, where we can see that the operator is placed after the operand. So first we read the open brackets. So when it is an operator, I push it into the stack. Again, I'm reading another open bracket. I'm pushing it into the stack. When I read an operand, I put it in the output. So this is the scanned characters, this is the stack representation, and this is the output. So next I'm reading an operator which is plus, and this plus is again operator, so I'm pushing it into the stack. And currently in the output only A is there. Next I'm reading B, which is an operand. I'm pushing it into the output. Then we are reading the first closing bracket. So when we read a closing bracket, we pop everything until you read a open bracket. So we pop it, we pop the plus also, and then we encounter a open bracket. So till we encounter a open bracket, we pop everything. Brackets are not placed in the output because in postfix expression we do not have brackets. So whatever is in between the operators, they are put in the output. So now currently only the open bracket is, the first open bracket is available in the stack. Next we are reading the symbol, which is division symbol. So it is put into the stack. Then we have a open parenthesis, which is again placed into the stack. Then we have the character C, which is red, so it is put in the output. Next we have a minus symbol, so we are placing it on top of the stack. Then we have this operand D, which I am placing in the output. Then we have a closing bracket. So whenever we encounter a closing bracket, we pop everything until we read a open bracket. So pop it. Then we have a minus symbol, which is on top of the stack. So I place it in the output, and then we encounter this open bracket. So again, this is popped. So till I encounter this open bracket, I'm popping everything. So now the current contents of the stack are this slash and open bracket. Again, I encounter a closing bracket. So until I read the next open bracket, I'm popping everything. So this is popped, this is placed in the output, this slash, and then we have the open bracket. So everything is popped. Now the stack is empty. So this is the final postfix expression, AB plus CD minus slash. So this is one example. We will discuss another example. So the example is A plus B star C plus D star E plus F star G with all these brackets. So we start first, we read the open bracket which is pushed into the stack. Then we are reading this operand A, so it is placed in the output. Then we have this plus operator, it is put on top of the stack. Then we have operand B, again it is placed in the output. Next we read star. Star is a symbol, right? So we are placing it in the stack. So whenever we have a higher precedence inside the stack, then we cannot place the operator. So here plus is a lower precedence operator, so it is fine. So star is placed on top of plus. Next C is read. So C is placed on the output. Plus is read. So when I read plus, star is already present, so I cannot place plus on top of star. So whatever is currently present in the stack, so it is star is a higher precedence, so I'm popping it. Next we have plus, which is a higher equal precedence, again I'm popping it. Then only I'm placing this input uh, character plus to the stack. So right now the stack content is the open bracket and the plus. Next, we have another open bracket which I am reading, so I am putting it in the stack. Then we have D, which is a operand. I am placing it in the output. Next, we are reading a star. So there is nothing higher or equal in the stack, so I am placing the star. Then we have E. E is put in the output. Then we are reading plus. So plus is a lower precedence operator. I cannot put it on top of this star. So I will pop this star and put it in the output. Then only I will insert this plus. Now bracket is not a problem. So we don't have to bother about that. Next we have F. F is read and then it is placed in the output. Next, we are reading this closing operator, closing bracket. So once that bracket is read, we have to remove everything until we read a open bracket. So this plus is pushed to the output. Then we have this open bracket. So all these are removed. So only plus and open bracket is left in the stack currently. Then we are reading the star. So star is placed on top of the stack. Then we are reading G. G is placed in the output. Open bracket. So when open bracket is read, we pop everything until we read the closing bracket. So we pop everything until we read the open bracket. So star is placed and then plus is placed and then open bracket is also popped. So now there is currently nothing in the stack, only empty stack is there. So the equivalent output postfix expression is ABC star plus DE star F plus G star plus. So these are two examples. Thank you.